Welcome back, everyone, to my first ever playthrough of Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. We are currently in Chapter 1 in Grand Cell. We're supposed to be getting our tickets to head over to Ruan. I also chose Agate as my party member. But at the moment, I think I'm going to walk around and try to visit with people and visit the shops and stuff first before we grab our ticket and head out of here. Oh, I remember her! I remember Claire. She was on the Lind when it was taken. That's the Queen's airship. I mean, I kind of want to ride it too. I'm not nervous. No, not me. She's adorable. I love her little pigtail buns. I love her hairstyle. Oh, I don't know if it'll let me. Might not let me leave. Yeah. Okay. Never mind, I won't walk around and talk to people then. For whatever reason, I was thinking the airship company was not in the landing port, which doesn't even make sense. I don't know why I thought that. So I thought it was going to give me a chance to walk around Grand Cell first. But it did not. That looks like Vander. Sort of. Huh? What's... Really? This is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. Huh! You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think Liberal's internal politics were your plaything. It is a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Erebonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are. You didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... It is Vander! I thought it was him. My Lord Ambassador Cranaw, may I suggest we leave the matter here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, Ambassador Cochrane, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me. That insufferable she-wolf. This is why commoners with no history or tradition are... My lord. Yes, yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter in your hands. As you will, my lord. Hiya. Estelle, yes? It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two, and why were they going at each other like a cat and dog? The man was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberal, Lord Davin Cranaw. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Cochrane. They head up their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. Awful damn childish for a couple of ambassadors. Can those two really do their jobs? Agate. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no, the fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are, in some ways. I guess I can see that. Though, maybe it's because I walked into the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand like half of that. Something about engine provisions and Liberal's internal politics? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both. But we bumped into Ambassador Cochrane when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine then? An orbital ship's engine is what determines what a ship can really do. Since you can install them in military ships, you usually don't just hand them out like candy. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean, not at all. It's true. Normally, sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is a part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least, that's her plan as I understand it. I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know? It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have reason to be proud of your Queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I'd intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll pardon myself here. Oh, yeah. Say, Mueller, about Olivier. Has he gone back to Erebonia already? What? You've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I feel kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry. That halfwit is continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. He said he was going to visit Elmo's Springs, if I remember right. Okay, then. Yeah, that sounds like Olivier, alright. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Mueller. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you'll excuse me. I love the relationship between Vander and Olivier. That's one hell of a stiff military type for a friend of that golden-haired guy. Who is he? Mueller is the resident military officer for the Erebonian embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. Well built, and he made sure not to leave himself open at any point in our chat. A well-trained dog of the military, and hiding some sharp fangs to boot. There you go again. He does seem like he's really strong, though. I don't trust any Imperials, and that includes Blondie. It seems like he talked to Cassius about something, but who knows what his plan is, what was staying so long. I guess that's a good point, although Olivier may be weird, but I can't think of him as a bad guy. Even Mueller doesn't seem all that malevolent, I guess? Yeah, whatever. Let's get over to the counter and get our tickets. Liberal news number 2. That's literally the only thing she sells, but he sells? They sell. Will we be using our national flights or our international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruan, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me, you are with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you with Estelle and Agate? Yes. I have already received payment from Elman with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. Aww. I see. So Elman did... Nice, Elman. He's always ahead. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. And it won't let me leave, so I might as well just do it. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets. Once we check in, we should stick around and wait for the ship. Sure you got everything you need? It won't let me do anything else, so yes. Yes, I'm ready. Thank you, everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Right then, let's find a good bench and wait for the next ship. Oh! We're actually on the Lind. Glad it's back in commission, I guess. Ah, what a nice day. The tourists gotta be flooding the streets of Ruan if the weather's like this there. Maybe. They got bigger things heating the place up than tourism, though. Other than tourism? What do you mean? The election for the new mayor. Apparently, there's 2 popular candidates to replace old Dalmore. So it's like an actual fight of an election? Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it is about time, huh? They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Yeah, whole thing's been a bit of a mess ever since you guys blew that case wide open. I heard about what you guys did from Jean. Yeah, after you left, me, Joshua, and Chloe worked on that. Well, we had some help from a reporter, too. And the actual arrest was done by Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard. Huh, even better. You're smart enough to see it wasn't all just you. By Chloe, though, you mean the girl in the uniform, right? AKA Princess Claudia? Man, that blew my friggin' mind when I heard that in the castle. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival. Or Olivier, I guess, for better or worse. And not just them. Tita, too. And Zin. I told Tita and her old fogey about what was up with you. I figured they'd worry too much if they were kept in the dark. Oh, thanks, Agate. Yeah, well, you'd better send them a letter soon, or meet them in person, or whatever. They miss you. Oh, and Zin went back to Calvert after the festival. He said to give you his best. I see. I wish I could have said goodbye. As for the princess, pretty sure she went back to the Genus Royal Academy. We'll be in Ruan for a while, so I think we can find some time to drop in and say hi at least. Yeah, you're right. What, did I say something funny? Oh, no, not really. I was just thinking, you're a lot more thoughtful than you look, Agate. You even offered to let me do some shopping before we left the capital. Thoughtful? I'm not. I mean, I am, but... Oh, forget it. Whatever, I'm gonna go take a nap in my seat till we arrive. Don't get so absorbed in wandering around that you forget to get off at Ruan. Oh, Agate. Agate, you really do try too hard sometimes. Anyway, I think I'll take his advice. Time for a bit of looking around before we arrive. Might as well walk around and talk to people, I guess. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. You know the towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomena around the tetracyclic towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? I knew stuff was going to happen with them. Harbor manager and the owner of a local hotel. Okay. We met the harbor manager. I don't remember the hotel owner, though. What group of bandits? Sure, there were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they gonna do? Flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? Oh, I suppose the ones who stole the Lind in the first place? Aww. Valeria Lake. Excuse me, are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. I thought so. I'm glad we could meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you were with the captain, right? That's right, I'm Claire. I manage the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lind back at work? Yes, everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling for pleasure today, or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up running airships a lot from now on. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Lind again. Absolutely. I hope we get to serve you again. Oh, yeah, the casino. I forgot about that. Orvid. Oh, yeah, that dude. This guy. Oh, no way. I absolutely must make this next deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. That's a good idea. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. It was the dude that we got mushrooms for, and then we met his niece, I think it was, and she was terrified and he ran away. I remember him. Incredible. Liberl never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calvard, airships are still very rare. It was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens use them so casually like this. I don't know why I'm reading... Bro. First time I rode one, we got attacked by bandits. Okay, so we rescued him. Please let nothing happen this time, almighty Agos. Oh, Lloyd, the fishing dude. Somewhere in that wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's waters lives. Someone hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valeria Lake again? For now, no. I'm off to Ruan. I've heard there's a nice, convenient spot right in the city limits. There is. Wow, you sure are dedicated. It sounds fun, but I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Oh, really? That's a pity. You've got quite a talent for it, from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. I know, let me give you this. Do I actually get to fish in this game? Yes, it's actually gonna let me fish! It's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fishermen's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Ruan? Yeah, I am, actually. Oh, well then, you'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Ruan. Huh, I guess it would be a good chance. Now that you mention it, Ruan as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, there's a point within the city itself, too. You should go there first to practice. For now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray that you'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to you. I actually get to fish in this game! Yes! You can fish in Cold Steel, so I was hoping at some point I'd actually be able to fish. Phew. Man, just when I thought we'd get to rest in Bose for a bit, straight off to Zeiss. If that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in Ormuz is going to explode after all. The plan is to get to Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. I vaguely recognize him. Wait a moment, you're the girl from before. Hi, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me. I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. You're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. Still, it is kind of funny, though. Taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Lynn's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today's, we should arrive in Ruan in no time. Please, enjoy the rest of your journey. I'm saving Agate for last, because I don't know if talking to him is going to progress it, and I want to make sure I talk to everybody first. I want to make sure I do everything else. I think that was it. Oh, he's sleeping. Okay. I think I talked to everybody already, though. Oops. Better get to my seat. Okay, so I did end up doing everything. Oh hey, welcome back. Boy, but I'm glad you guys are here. Karna's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope? Sending us out already? We're expecting a little board work, but anything urgent come up lately? Well, no. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. The town's so busy boiling over from the election that the tourists have stayed away a bit. Whoa, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. Mr. Norman, who is a proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbor and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of Ruan is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and elsewhere are voting too. It's been a real media circus. This election is basically going to decide the future of Ruan. It's exciting. I get it now. That is big. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruan, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. Oh, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. There is actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Oh, what's up? Well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have... The heck? Ain't like you to beat around the bush, Jean. Since when do you hesitate to pile the work on? Come on, spit it out. Well, thanks for the honesty, I think. Well, alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were gonna look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry, it's just a bit of a surprise, is all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Okay, so it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just in the city of Ruan, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province. They saw a white shadow at night? Wait, you mean... Ah, so that's why you said a ghost. And it probably isn't a prank or a trick of the eyes if people are seeing this thing all over. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten... While you're traveling around working on other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports? Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Estelle, are you... What? No, not at all. You think Estelle, the coup breaker, hero of Liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no... Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry. Nobody's been hurt or anything, and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't... No, we'll take it. Don't forget, a big part of our mission is investigating the society. We're to keep an eye out for even the slightest hints of activity from them. That's the plan, remember? Oh. Everyone has things they have trouble handling. Everyone. So don't be afraid to admit you're scared of something. But admit it, and do something about it, instead of just running away from it. Ouch. A little harsh, don't you think, Agate? No, Agate's totally right. I'm afraid of ghosts, but... No ghost could match the terror I felt the day that Joshua disappeared. Now you get it. Jean, we'll investigate those sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking into. The first one is a report from the guard at Airship. Apparently he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared, not scared. The second one I know of was a sighting by a member of the Ravens. Figured that one should be easy since Agate is with you. If he doesn't talk, I'll remind the guy who his real boss is. Oh, cut it out with the macho stuff. They seemed kind of different during the tournament in Grand Cell, you know? Yeah, I kind of doubt it. Well, do try to be subtle about it, yes? The last report is from one of the children at the Mercia orphanage. Wait, one of the orphanage kids? Yes, Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Oh right, guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was. It is? That's a relief. I wanted to go say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyway. I'll ask about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure you check it. Once you've heard what all 3 witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Understood. The Ravens hang out right here in the city in the warehouse district. We might check with them first. Right, the warehouse district is across the bridge by the harbor. Let's move out. Oh, there's only 4 so far. That's not too bad. And the client is Orvid. This is for the History Museum. Take a photograph at the Sephiroth Tower. Anti-venom gear, dangerous monster, dull seaside way, bracers, reactor ashes respond immediately. Monster has extremely high physical defense, be prepared for defense guards. I don't think they did those items of note in the last game. Or at least I don't remember them doing it, where it actually like warns me what I'm gonna have to deal with the monster. But now all of this should be in here. Cool. Alright, we're going to stop this episode right here. And now, in the next one, we're going to walk around town, visit with all the citizens, go to some shops, upgrade my gear, do all of that good stuff. Possibly start on the side quests and then go talk to the Ravens, most likely. We got a lot to do now that we got here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I will catch you next time.